Hey everybody, it is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and I am here with a garage sale haul. So welcome. It is Saturday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. And yeah, and it's Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends out there. And I am live, so I'm going to say hey to some friends that we've got in the chat. Christine is there, and so is Monica. Hello, guys. So yeah, I've got a haul video. I spent about $35 today, and let's see. I have a few things that I picked up the other day at a charity shop when I went out with, what was that from when I went with Patty? I can't remember. But I showed it in, I think, a live stream in International League of Thrifters. So I will share those things too. I'm waiting. I've got a few more friends jumping in. Hello. Hello, Maggie Doodle and Aaron. Hi, Nick and Andrea and Tracy HP Picker. Hi, Nevada and Tam's Place. Hello, everybody. Okay, and before I get in the full swing of things, I have a teeny bit of friend mail. Cindy, the wonderful Cindy, sent some little army dudes for my guys. I haven't given it to them yet because I wanted to say thank you first. So I got these little army guys. Are they army guys or like warriors or some kind of warriors? And she sent a little box of treasures for me, which I will show you real quick before we jump in. So the first bit of treasure is, hang on, it's getting detangled. This really pretty necklace. Looks like this. And the tag on it is, I think it's a 9 West. Yep, 9 West. So there, beautiful. Hello, hello in the chat. We've got more friends jumping in. And if you're watching this later and you're ever interested in catching me live, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. Now, here's a necklace that I think I'm going to have to keep because I love octopus. Octopi? Octopi. All right, so this has got a little octopus on this chain. Very cool. And I'm not exactly sure what this is. I think it's probably a pendant, like a leather type string would tie onto it to wear, like so is what I'm thinking that is. And then a really nice vintage Coro bracelet. It's missing a strand, but I think it's still really cool. The clasp on it is just really cool. It spins. I've got to figure it out because look, it spins. This is a new one for me. I don't know. There must be a way. Hello. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whew. It opens like so. Cool. That's why it spins probably. Hello, Mary and Super Sunshine Thrifter. Hi, Ann and Dr. Doodle Doo. Hi, Crafty Reseller Rita. Okay, so again, thank you so much to Cindy for the goodies and for the toys for my guys. Let's see. Tam says she got a few things, but yard sales have been pretty, haven't been very good. How have they been in Texas? I keep, like last weekend was kind of dry, but then today I did okay. I can't complain, My mom went out with me, which is a surprise this morning. She really wanted to go out. Hi, Cindy, there she is. I was just showing all the stuff you sent. Thank you so much. My mom went out with me this morning, which is not something, she's never gone out with me in the morning, so she went. Anyway, so again, I spent about $35, and I will share with you what I got. Let me move my little table. I have it scooched back a bit. Oh, scoot over. Little table. All right, so I'm trying to decide which way to go because I've got a pile over here, and then I've got a pile over here. So let's see. Oh, I can't decide. I'll go with this side first. Okay, so at one garage sale, she had a bunch of bags, like almost like a jewelry jar, but they were different size bags taped up. They all said $5 on them, and they were mixed with jewelry and craft stuff and just buttons and keys and all kinds of stuff. So I took a picture and I shared it in Jewelry Lovers. I think I shared it in Jewelry Lovers and Sellers, and just showed like, okay, I'm about to dig through this. And so I got these drawers, like these kind of drawers. And I sorted it. So I sorted, hey, from Italy. Oh gosh, it's kind of far. Let me see if I can pick it up and show you. Let me grab it. Hang on. Here it comes. So this is the part that's going to end up in a lot. So I have this one that's full of like broken beads or earrings without mates. Some of these, like there's a lot of findings for jewelry, like brass bits like that. There's quite a bit of stuff like that. So those ones I might lot separately. Here's a baggie full of stuff like that, like this baggie. So I'm probably going to lot that separately and then do all the jewelry in another lot. There's another tub like this that has things that are going in the lot as well. So I'm going to put this over here. Claire Elise says, found a good thrift store there. Oh, thank goodness. Yay. Maggie says, all kinds of clothes at a yard sale this weekend. I think I saw that on Instagram, right, Maggie? You said you found a place that had a lot of stuff for $2. That's awesome. Mary says they had 0 sales in Georgia. Oh, darn. Hey, Mildred. Hello, hello. Hi to Crazy Card. Okay, so that was the stuff that I sorted out that was just the junk from that. Okay, and then I'll show you what I'm keeping, but it's on this side, so it's a little bit odd, though I haven't just sort of sorted it all around because I didn't have very much space. So this is some stuff I'll share with you that I got at, I got this at Goodwill the other day, but I was like, oh, it's been in the car. I don't think I'll show you. So Margaret, where are you selling these items? I sell them on, so this lot, the craft stuff, I'll sell on eBay and Etsy. I can sell it on Etsy as well because I can tag them as craft supplies, and you can sell supplies on Etsy. So they'll go on both. And I've actually sold a couple of the lots that I have up there, so that's good. Okay, so this is one of the little bracelets that I got from Goodwill. It's $1 or $1.99, and it's a child's bracelet. It's really tiny. And then this is another really pretty enamel one that I got the other day at Goodwill. Really pretty enamel. It's kind of like a cloisonne style, like that. Okay, so there's those. And if you saw these in the group, because I think I did a live haul in the group with these. Apologies, I'll just do them real quick. And then there's this little ornament of an elephant. It's in layers like that. And it's brass and copper like there. Isn't it cute? So it hangs, I guess, from whatever you want to hang it from. And then there is a tie bar, a really cool tie bar with a chain and a wishbone. There's this. Then also, last couple bits, there's a brooch. This is from the Book of Kells, like a Celtic alphabet sort of style. So that is a brooch from the Book of Kells, and it also can be converted into a pendant. So that's nice. It's got a little ding on it, but I think it'll be okay. It's sort of enamel. Pretty, 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 like so. And I got a butterfly brooch, which is also really pretty. And it's SFJ is the brand on that one. Really pretty. And a hearts brooch right here. So there, like that. And okay, so those are the things I got at Goodwill the other day that I just shared real quick live. So I've been really trying to get pickier about picking up stuff because I've got a lot of stuff. So thank you, Claire. Thank you. All right, so those ones go back in this baggie, and I'll set them to the side. And also, I went out with Patty Arlen the other day, and I got these at the St. Christopher's. I think it was St. Christopher's that we went to. These are some cufflinks that I picked up, and I paid up for them. I paid $4 for them, but I thought the subject matter. So they're these like Viking longships on there, and they're the old chain style. So they're really vintage. They're really old. Okay, so there's those. And let's see. Oh, yes, Cindy says she's collecting her men's jewelry for the jewelry group. Yes, next month is all going to be about men's accessories. If you're not in the jewelry group, let me make a little quick plug for that real fast so I can just get it out of the way. So this past month, we did all amber, and it was really, really cool. I made posts on my website, and then I did private videos for the group. Now this coming month, we're doing men's accessories, and I don't want to spoil it yet, but I am in contact with somebody who I consider an expert in cufflinks in particular. So I'm really excited because I'm talking to him about coming on and doing a video and an interview, because I can do tons of research, but here's this guy that knows a ton. And so he would be able to come on and give us the lowdown of like, how can you tell if a cufflink is vintage? How can you tell, the difference, anyway. So I'm pretty excited. I've got my fingers crossed that we're going to be able to work it out. So yeah. So Christine, you said you've got the Viking ones like this. Oh, and one more thing about the jewelry group. After this month, the price is going to go up. So if you're on the fence about it, it's what is it, $5 a month right now? So it's like it's like $1 a week, basically. So coming up at the end of August, the price is going to go up. So if you are on the fence, you might consider joining. So, and once you're in that price, then you don't have to worry about it. So, okay. So yeah, those ones. Really, Christine, how much do you have them up for? Do you have them listed yet? I don't have mine listed. I thought they would, I thought they would probably go for at least $20 because of the subject matter. But that was without any research. So there's that. So let's see. Yeah, okay, let's move on. So a few other things that I picked up. Let me see. You have no idea where they are. That sounds like me. I'm not even joking. Mikey got a keyboard for his birthday, and we have this wooden table that sits in our living room, and I never go into that drawer anymore. But we were moving the table so we could get the keyboard set up out there, and I was like, what's in here? Anyway, open it. There was a bag of cufflinks in there that I just totally forgot about. I bought them, or somebody sent them to me, and then I went through them and I put them in that drawer because I was probably cleaning up real fast because people were coming over. You know how that goes. And they've been in there ever since. I've got some extra cufflinks to show for next month. Oh, yours are sterling. I don't think mine are sterling. They look like they're probably brass, like buttons. Okay, so next up, I bought this for $1 at a garage sale. It's a Franklin Covey pen, and I mean, it's not going for a ton, but I like to pick up art supplies pens that are nice, like so. There's that. You're missing a box of mixed cufflinks. I know where these ones are, though. I bought a bunch of cufflinks when my mom and I went on a road trip a couple years ago, and I don't think I've listed any of them yet. But I don't know. I like having them. Anyway, okay, so moving on. I'm going to go through the rest of this stuff real fast, and then I will jump onto this side. So I got this from my guys. It's a Tate art in the box. But I pick up stuff to do with art supplies all the time because they can be pricey. And so if my guys I may decide to sell it if I feel like my kids have enough stuff. So it's got actual like examples of art from the Tate Gallery in London and like directions on how to recreate that style of artwork. So I don't know, I might look it up. The original price was $39 or something. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, the art project ones, the science ones, definitely. These I also got for my guys because we're going to be doing borax soap crystals. So hey, Polishek, I might do a video on that because I used to do this with my 3rd and 4th graders when I was teaching. Every Christmas time, we would take pipe cleaners and we would create, soap crystals. If you know, it's kind of like rock candy, but it's not candy. This is done with the soap. So you form them in the shapes and anyway, they're on the floor now. Okay, so I'm thinking I might do a video on this because it's kind of cool. Like take a picture each day and see the crystals forming. Yeah. And then I also bought, the lady that I bought these from she was so funny. She had 2 giant tubs full of like bags, like gift bags and gift wrap and wrapping paper. And all I wanted was the tissue paper. And she was trying to get me to take, it was like 2 of those under the bed drawer things. She wanted me to take all of it. She was like, take it all, $5, take it all. Like, I don't want it all. I just want this. I just want the tissue paper. No, just take it all, $5 for all of it. I don't want it all. So I think it was about 50 cents or $1 I paid. And I use these for wrapping up when people buy stuff from me and packaging, So more in the chat. Let's see. Oh, it's rainy summer, cold. Oh yeah, rainy summers. Darn, Christine. Let's see. Do I still have a goal of 200 a week? Yes and no. Because I'm doing more on merch, it's a little more loose on the eBay and Etsy sales. However, things have really been picking up. My last sales video was for about 2 weeks or so, and it was about almost $400, I think. But I am planning on starting up doing those every week again. It was on Mondays before. I think I'm going to start doing it on Wednesdays because Mondays are merch day now, so we have our merch show on Mondays. Okay, I also picked up this little knife for $1. This was from, I think, last weekend I picked it up, but I never shared it. I'm always picking up pen knives and things like this because my guys are scouts. Same thing with things like this because I have boys and they take them and they disappear and I can never find one when I'm looking for them. Hello, Vintage Thrifter. And then I also got this box, which I'm considering giving to my sister. It's like a curio box, like so. It doesn't have, oh yeah, it does. Oh, I didn't see those. So you can hang it on the wall. Cool. She saw the trays that I got. I got some printing trays, you know, and she was asking me, you know, if I ever see those again, grab them. This is the closest I've seen, so I grabbed it for her. I don't even know what you mean. Okay. Okay, so there's that stuff. I also bought a cat carrier today. We've got to bleach it out first before we, you know, air it out and everything, because I don't want ringworm in my house again. But we were just thinking, they keep saying that this is supposed to be an active hurricane season. We have 4 cats and 3 carriers. So I've been on the lookout for another carrier because those things are so expensive when you go to PetSmart. So I got a cat, like a hard shell cat carrier for $5. So, uh-oh, somebody's apologizing in the chat, and I don't know why. Anyway, okay, so let me go on to this side. Oh, this is going much faster than I thought it would. I was like, how am I going to get through this in an hour or less? One sip real quick. All right, that was more than a sip. Okay, let me scoot this over. I did find gold today, so just wait. So this was at the same garage sale with the wrapping paper. I got these napkin rings. They are brass and copper woven. There's not any kind of maker's mark on them. And I did a screenshot. So I did look up some stuff. Not all my stuff, but I did look up some stuff. So stop drinking. No, it's Diet Dr. Pepper. I promise. Beer gin. Christine says, nope, nope. No gin over here. Okay, so where did I put these? Here we go. So I think I can get more than this. I mean, here's somebody sold some for $14.99. I'm guessing I'll probably put it around that mark, about between $15 and $19. So here's some copper ones. So that's for 2. I have 6, and then there's an odd one in there that doesn't belong, so it may end up in a lot. Where were some other ones? See, this is 8 for $26. So these ones went for 10. Meh. So I'm thinking I'll probably put them around between $16.99 and $19.99, that mark in there. I think they look cool. And I have sold napkin rings before that I got in a jewelry jar. Yeah. Okay, so there's those, and those I paid $1 for. You can go over there. And then you probably saw that I picked up these. This was probably less than $1 because I got a bunch of stuff. Let's see. And again, I like to pick out art supplies because you can sell them and they're expensive. And people are doing, you know, they're still doing like the adult coloring book. So you can get, you know, lot them up and sell them. Now here's 50 just general ones, but if you get high quality Prank, Crayola, some of the nicer brand ones, you can get a little bit more money for them. So some of them, you know, if they're just like blah brand, but others, you know, go for pretty good money. Now that's not very good, so I'm surprised. So yeah, unless it's fizzling out and I just am now figuring it out. No, here we go, $12. I mean, if you pick them up for cheap, Prismacolor, that's a good one to pick up. Look at that, new. It can't all be new. Look at that, they're all different shapes. Used and new, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Napkin rings are awesome, Christine. Cindy says, sorry. Yeah, oh, Cindy says she has a colored pencil hoarding issue. Oh dear. Okay, so that's with the pencils, the colored pencils. Let me get myself situated on my screen here. So I also, more again with the art supplies, I picked up these watercolor cards. And if you are an artist or know an artist, you know how expensive like some of this paper can be. So this watercolor paper, it's thicker. Yeah, it can be pricey. So these are cards you can paint. They come with envelopes. And I got this, the colored pencils, and what else? One other thing. It was like $3 for all this stuff. So it was about $1. And let me share with you my screen share for that. So watercolor cards, This is a 50 count box right here that sold for $24. Mine is, what is it, 10? I have 10. So, you know, worst case scenario, my guys use it. But here we go. There's some 20 of them for $6. Okay, maybe it's not that great. But if I save them up, who knows how long it would take me to find more, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe my sister can use them. But yeah, it's only, I mean, there's only 10 of them in there, so we'll see. My guy, like I said, my guys could use them. My sister's artsy fartsy, so maybe she'll use them. I'll ask her if she needs them. And I don't know if Jason's around, but I got this, and I was going to ask him if he has it or not, because it's tiki, sort of. It is a tiki. It's a tiki fondue set. So it's like a fondue for two, I think is what it is. It's got 2 little fondue forks. And I didn't really double check it, but let me grab it in there. I'm trying. She said it hadn't even been used or anything, so I'm trying to get it open. Yeah, it's still like new in the box and everything. So I will ask my friend Jason if he has this. Chances are highly likely because he has everything tiki. So if he doesn't have it, I think this was the other thing I bought. It was $1. Okay, so I paid $1 for it. And it is, there's a sold on eBay for about $20. So yeah, $20.99. Oh, this is a set of 4. Really? No, no, no. That can't be right. If that's, let me look at the ones that are up for sale. See, look, this one's up for sale for $25, $20, and that's it, right? So I'm thinking about $20. Yeah. So if Jason doesn't want it, then $20. I'll put that up. Cool. So there is that. Hey, Christy Love, how's it going? Okay, now we're ready for jewelry. Now I'm trying to decide. Okay, I'm going to go first. I'm going to show you the stuff that I got with all those bags. And then I've got a little box that I went to and spent $11. Hey, Dwayne, Mothership Products in the chat. Hello, hello. Okay, so, this is the stuff from that bunch of bags that I bought for $20 that I'm keeping. These are the bits that I'm going to sell, not keeping, but that I'm selling. Pardon me. Yeah, that I'm selling. So I have this brooch. I think I have it listed even, maybe. So there's this strawberry brooch that was in there. And again, everything, all those bags were $20. So I'm thinking, this will probably be between $10, $15 right there. So that makes most of the money back already. Then there were a number of watches. And I don't know very much about watches, but I know when I see a vintage one, usually. So you have that brooch too, Cindy? Yep, yep. So here is a vintage Timex watch. And again, right now I'm just sort of hoarding watches until I learn more, but I have it down. We have them coming up in the future for the jewelry group. We're going to be doing a month of watches. So we'll learn a bit more about them. If not, we can't learn everything in a month about watches for sure, but we can learn something. I'm sure we can. So there's that one. And this was, again, in that bunch of bags for $20. Then this one is a Waltham. And I think I looked this one up. This is the Waltham one. Yes, I said your name. So let me grab my screen share real quick for the watch, the Waltham watch. Here it is. So this is similar to it. So this is the thing, right? Some of them go for 50, 20, some go for 10. It's kind of all over the place. So you really, look, here's one that went for 61 just for the watch face. So I'm going to have to do a little more digging, because the prices are up and down all over. But that's eBay sometimes. I need to look on Etsy. So yeah, there's that one. I'm looking still just like, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So there's that with the Waltham watch. Let me see what else I have open here. Oh, in the lot of stuff that I'm lotting up with the craft supplies and the beads and the buttons, there were a bunch of keys. But I don't have that many keys. So I don't know. Let's see. Are people starting to wear watches again? There are watch collectors out there, and somebody must be wearing them or at least buying them because there are lots that are sold on eBay. So why not? Okay, so here's another one. This is wait, is that the right one? Xanadu brand, which I had never heard of. So that is that. And it's got these sort of tortoiseshell plastic bands. And this, when I did the research on this one, Xanadu is they have, they made vintage watches. So whether or not they still make watches, I don't know. So let me pull up that. I couldn't find this exact watch, but I thought I found one that was similar. Oh, I have the wrong one open. That explains it. So not super high. It'll probably end up in a lot. This was the closest-ish that I could find. So $8. I probably won't list it for that because I'm at the point where like this is not really worth my time. So yeah. So there's that. Christine says certain professions you can't whip out a phone to look at the time. Yeah, teachers. We were not allowed to have our phones out. And if you're in a secure area also, like if you have to have security clearance for your job, if you work for aerospace, things like that, I think you can't either whip it out and take a picture of something classified, I'm sure that's who's going to buy my cheapy watch, right? Okay, so moving on. Another watch. This one I was surprised. This is a Geneva brand, but it looks really good. I like it a lot. So this is the watch. I loved the band. It's textured. It's, gold tone and silver tone. But it's really, it's just made in China. It's not a fancy watch at all, but it looks it, doesn't it? So it's nice. Do the watches work? No, they don't. But the dollar store has watch batteries. So you could get the watch batteries at the dollar store. What are they? Who is it? Christine, were you telling me, or somebody in the group was telling us you can get like, what is it, like 5 for $1 or something like that? Yeah, Dollar Tree. Okay, so there's that one, which I'm surprised is not a nicer watch because it looks nice. And then this is one that also looks really cool vintage, but the face is gone, the crystal part, that is. So it's a little Timex. It's just real interesting. And then this is tied on there. I don't know. So this will probably end up in a watch lot as well. Yeah. You can get them cheap on eBay too. It will look very fancy and be a draw. Yeah. Okay, then I have, my softness, my weakness for cloisonne. So these were also in there. These are cloisonne pendants. One of them I will take off and put on another strand, and then the other will stay on this one. Yes, crafters. Oh, Christine, was it you that took them apart and did like a steampunk lot? Like took the watches apart and pulled out like all the springs and bits and did like a steampunk craft lot? Was it you that was doing that? I think it was you. Maybe. Yes, yes. Oh, hey, look, Steve Rakin's in the chat. Hey, Mr. Rakin Profit. I'm picking and making that money. All right, so these two, and I did not look these up, but cloisonne doesn't sell for what I wish it did. I think it should sell for a lot more because I think it's really pretty. But no, but I keep saying it's you, Christine. Christine says, that would you keep saying it's me. Somebody did. Yeah. Hi, Julie. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. Like cloisonne does not sell really, but I keep picking it up because I think it's really pretty. So I'm guessing probably about, I don't know, 14, less than $20 each. So probably in the $12 to $14 range on these. Unless I make a cloisonne lot, maybe I don't know. That might be something to consider. I'll look into it. Yeah, I did. Oh dear. Okay, so this one I am torn about. This is a brooch. It's way broken. Okay, tell me what you think because it's super broken. It's missing stones. And the reason I set it aside to show you is because of the clasp. And it's got a vintage C clasp. And I'll have to drop the link into the group because there's a really good website that shows how to date brooches based on the clasps. And so you can see that one's got a C clasp, so it's much older. And then the length of the pokey part, the bar, what do you call it? Those could be used as Christmas ornaments too. Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, that would be a pretty Christmas tree with all just cloisonne all over it. Okay, so there's that. It'll probably end up in a lot, but yeah, I like seeing that it was a vintage brooch. Steven says, date brooches, I just met him. Hey, some more friends are jumping into the chat. Let me say hey real quick. Hey, Jessica and Max Bobcat. Hello, hello. Oh, good. Working on merch shirts. Good. That's good. And Shelly just jumped in, and Stephen and Connie, and Taryn, Clearing Clutter for Clarity, is there, and Love Them Anyway. We're working on the rest of the jewelry, and I don't remember when I started, so. All right, so here we go. Listed. Does it have a mark on it? She sold an atrocious duet set with tons of missing stones, right? I mean, no, there's no mark. But there are a couple other, this was like my day of vintage brooches, because I have 3 more that I found today with the C-clasp. Yeah, okay, now this was in that $20 bag. Look at these ones. Boom! Man, are those some earrings. I mean, those have mod written all over them, right? Hippie, mod. Not exactly hippie, are they? But they're really, really bright. There's something, huh? Okay, and where did I put that? I just noticed a mark on these. They're super like rusty looking kind of on the back, or tarnished. Oh, they're Germany. Okay, I'm wondering if they're West Germany or if they're just Germany, if I'm not seeing the W. I can't tell because yeah, it says Germany. Okay, so cool, vintage, wild earrings. Yeah. Let's see. If you're missing this live, you're missing some fun in the chat. Come back here, you. Okay, then these are some other really cool. They're yellow rose. Oh, it's like the yellow rose of Texas. It's the yellow rose of Texas. There we go. I won't sing for you. So these are some nice yellow rose clip-on earrings. Those were, again, I thought there was a mark on these, but nope. Still cool, right? 60s retro mod. Yes. Yes. Hello, Marvin the Magi, if I'm saying your name right. And Nini's there. Hi, guys. Go over there and hit that thumbs up button. Okay, then here's some other earrings that were in that lot that I will sell. These figural dudes that are like, they look like boxers. Put them up, man. No, you put them up. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to beat you up. So I think these will sell. I had some ones that were figural, like wire like this, but they had red hair, and I thought they looked like me. And they sold, so I was kind of sad to see them go. But it would look weird if I was wearing earrings that looked like me. But they had like copper hair, and anyway. So those are cool little boxers. They may not really be boxers. Maybe they're maybe they're dancing. I don't know. Okay, and then this has a name, and I cannot think for the life of me what it's called. But it's a brooch, right? And it's like one of those, it's like a nosegay. Is that what it's called? A nosegay? Like that? When it comes in a cone? So it's got this metal cone, and I mean, it's totally not my style, but somebody's gonna love it. And then it's got these flowers that are, I don't know what they're made of. They're not ceramic. Maybe they're dried clay of some sort. And then there's some real dried bits of stuff in there. Yes, nosegay. Okay, cool. Coronet. Anyway, so that was in there. So I'll sell that because I haven't come across something like that ever, really. Posy. Okay, then here's some more earrings. Get a load of these ones. Boom. Now those are some earrings. There were some others that were solo that were big like this. And I was so upset that the mates weren't there. Look how big they are. They're ginormous. They're really lightweight, so golly, look at that. So yeah, those ones, I'll probably put these up for 20 bucks. They're so awesome and ginormous and huge. Yeah. So those will probably go up for 20 bucks over there. Okay, so this is the rest of the stuff that I'm going to sell that was in the 20, let me see. That was in all the $20 bags. Cindy says, do they come out? No, they don't. They're glued in there. And I don't think it's old. I think somebody made it. Because, you know, the clasp is not an old style. I don't know. And then this, I don't know. Yeah, it's a question mark. All right, so this bracelet, excuse me, was in there. And then this one I'll probably put up between 12 and 14 bucks. I've sold one almost identical to this, just different colored bars, for $12.99, that I got from a jewelry jar. So there's that. Hello, Leslie. Hello, hello. Go over there and hit the thumbs up, everybody. And then this one, I'm going back and forth about selling it by itself because I think it's hideous, but somebody will probably love it. I don't love it, but somebody might. So anything that looked complete and whole and relatively clean, I kept to sell by itself. Okay, so then we've got some earrings, and these ones are also, not my style, but somebody's gonna love them. I don't know. Yeah, there. At first I thought it was missing some bits. So they're big discs, and then they're kind of nautical. They've got a wheel and the anchor and all of this bits on there. Yeah, they're out there, but I think somebody is just gonna love them, right? Yeah. So, yeah, this is from garage sale. One of the garage sales, she knew I was coming, I guess, and she had all this jewelry just in bags, ready to go. So, and all the bags were labeled $5, but I just said, well, what if I just bought them all? And there was 6, 7 bags or so. Tribal belly dance. There we go. But they're nautical too. I can put naughty. Miracle. Oh, okay. This is going in the other one. This is broken. I didn't notice that. So that's going in to be lotted up over there. All right. And then here is a cuff style bracelet, brass, with an E under some resin. There are no marks on it. I don't think my sister would want it, so I'm going to sell it. Haha. I've got a pile for her over here too. So, okay, keep going, Margaret. This one I'm going to attempt to sell or not. I don't know. It was complete. That's why I threw it in there. Maybe I'll rethink it. Unless one of you guys has a poodle and you're just like, oh my gosh, that looks just like my baby. Right? So there's that. I'm putting that in the maybe. Naughty Eevees. Yeah. All right, and again, this one I think is going to end up in the lot as well because it's got some broken, missing stones and stuff. So hang on, what's into that one? Looks like a little fake coin. So yeah, I'm going to put that in the lot. Weird, it will sell, yeah. Let's see. So there's this necklace, which I liked. It's got these bamboo style beads and blue. Yeah, I'm going to try to sell that one. I have got to come up with a method for taking pictures of longer necklaces. There was one that I had for the Amber Challenge that I just had to stop because I could not get a good picture. I need to go on Etsy and take a look at long necklaces and how people take pictures. Because usually I just, make I go round and round and it looks like a big circle. But I don't know. There's got to be a better way. All right, so then this one I will, as I'm showing you, I'm noticing things like flaws. So probably that, because there's some mess ups there, I'm going to put it to go in the lot. I don't want to list it. So this I'm going to save for when I find a big necklace, or a big pendant rather, to put on there. So I'm going to hang on to that. Have I bought costume jewelry later found out it was real gold? Yes. I actually bought some from a girl in iLot. She was asking for some keywords for some earrings. And so I said, I love those earrings. Just let me know when you list them because I'm going to, buy them from you. So she sent them to me and I bought them and they ended up being gold. I sent her more money because I felt really bad. But yeah, they ended up being real gold. So yeah. So, okay, I'm missing stuff in the chat. And yeah, and there's gold here coming. It's coming. Of course I save it for the end. So here's a necklace that I'm going to save to put looks like a dog. Maybe it's for a dog. What do you think? So it looks like for a dog. Or do you think it's a necklace for a person? It's leather. Yeah, it's leather. I think it's for a person. I think it's for a dude. So we'll save that until I find a dude pendant to put on it. Found some little Holland shoes in there. And I have sold some like this before. So I'm going to sell them. I have listed and sold some little shoes like that before. Go figure. Okay, so here's another. Oh, I lied. There's more than two. There's more C-clasp. So here's another C-clasp brooch. This one it's plastic, but it looks like bamboo, and it could be a W or it could be an M. Ta-da! There we go. So there's that one. That's going to go up for sale. Okay. Yes, I'm thankful too, Maggie. Oh my goodness. And Julie's updating us about her daughter. That's good. Oh, good, good. That's good news. Punk. Oh, yeah, that's true. That with this clasp, Taryn. Yeah, it's more punk. You're right. Okay, and then this one, I'm also going to save until I find a cool pendant to put on it to sell. So there's that. Keep going, Margaret. Keep going. And then a little bracelet, same deal. I'll find a cute little charm to stick on it. I'm going to try to fly through this because I feel like it's taken, I don't know how long we've been at this. How long we've been at it? Let me see. We are, okay, we got about 20 more minutes. And if I don't make it through, I'm going to try to fly through it. How about that? So go over there and hit that thumbs up, friends. Okay, so there's a little, it looks like a horse with a Christmas hat on. So there's that. Probably going to put around 10 or 12 bucks. These were not magnetic, but I don't necessarily think they're silver. I'm going to have to double check them as well. This is all still the stuff that was in the $20 bags of stuff. Oh, and I left my magnet in the other room, of course. So these earrings were in there. And I'm going to double check them because when I tested them before, they were not magnetic. However, I don't really think that they're gold. No, I don't. But they're cool. Anyway, I'm going to sell them. So there's those. Stick those to the side. And then this one, I'm torn. I mean, it was on clearance for 79 cents at one point. But I'm wondering if I take it off the card and sell it. Gosh, there's something under my nail. Yuck. We'll see. That's a maybe. Let's see. We've got one of these watches that has, I remember these were all the rage when I was in school, that it goes around, has like the sun and the moon and all that. So what do I use to clean my jewelry? It just depends, Lori. Usually just a damp cloth, depending on how dirty it is. But that's pretty much it. I've got some silver cleaner that I don't use very often. So, and here's a necklace that I'll take off this black card and sell. I think it's cool enough to sell by itself. I do. Let me see. I'm trying to zip through this. Okay, maybe you guys can help me on this one because I'm at a total loss for what on earth is happening with this necklace. What are these beads? Do you see them? They're like really rough, like whatever finish they have on them. And it's intentional. It's on all of them. Can you see that? Let me get my hand behind it so you can see. Does anybody know? So I've got these like black aurora borealis type beads in between, but then these, they're like a weird gray-green color. What, I don't know what you would call that. So I don't even know how I would list them because I don't know how to describe any. Textured. I could put textured. Cereal. They look, but like gray green cereal. Okay, here are some earrings. I don't know. I'm so mad because one of the backs is gone. But look at these earrings. They're like so Art Deco, but the back is missing off one of them. So I'm probably gonna have to put them in the craft lot because that's not my game. I don't know if I could fix those. They look like they're coated in something, right? They look like garbanzo beans. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But I'm going to try to sell them because they're so unusual. Yeah. And then this necklace I will also try to sell. It's got this big pendant on these clear, kind of, some are clear-ish beads like that. Aren't those earrings are so cool, right? I was just, darn it. There are a couple pieces, again, I'm going to have to test out. Like this was not magnetic, so it might be silver. And I'm just going to show you. This is the rest of it. I want to get to the other part before it's too late. I'm going to jump I'm going to jump to the stuff I got, where I got the gold, right? And if I have time, I'll come back and show you the rest of these other ones, little bits of this and that, because I want to show you what I got. Oh, I will show you these though. These are some earrings that were in that lot as well. There. The mate is there, so I'll just show you the one. But I just thought they were so unusual for Christmas earrings, you know, because normally you see like kind of gaudy or like overtly like Santa in your face. But these are a little more understated, you know, holiday earrings. I thought I liked them. So, oh, and this too. Okay, darn, I lied. This was in there as well. Look at this cute frog on a lily pad, this little 3-dimensional frog on a lily pad brooch. And his eyes have stones. His back is, they're not stones, they're painted. They're inset and painted. So that's super cute. And it's not marked, so, but yeah, I'm gonna sell that. How much are you selling the gold twisty earrings for? I don't know. What you want them for? Where'd I put them? Hang on. Talk to me after the show. We'll figure it out. Not a lot. Not a lot. They sell earring backs at Michael's. You can just glue it on. You know what? And there's a bunch in there. So maybe I'll try, because I have got a lot of jewelry supplies that came with. Yes, Froggy went according and he did right. That's right, Cindy. Froggy went according and he did right. Burl Ives is awesome. Sorry. Sword and a pistol by his side. Say, Mr. Mouse, will you marry me? Say, Mr. Mouse, will you marry me? I'll stop there. Go look it up. It's good. It's a good song by Burl Ives. I don't know if he's the original, but yeah. Pardon me. Okay. So these are some, okay. Now, is this what I got from her? Oh, no, I got a couple of bits from, where did I get these? From a garage sale yesterday. So I'm going to show you those real fast, and then I'll show you the rest. So at a garage sale yesterday, these were 50 cents. You're going to sing that all day, Jamie says. So look at these. How awesome, right? These are like disco. So these ones were 50 cents at a garage sale. Very cool. These also were 50 cents at the garage sale. They're not silver, but I liked the curvature of them. Yeah. Ah, my finger stuck there. And these also, I'm gonna have to polish these up a bit. She thought they were silver. I don't think they are. I just don't. The way they're tarnished. I mean, they're tarnished, but I don't know. There's something. So I'll polish those up. Catherine says, "Oh, good, Catherine. You got the. I did a jewelry jar for the. Oh gosh, for the 11,000 subscribers. Yeah." Vintage Trisha says, "I didn't think you were old enough to know Burl Ives." My mom loves Burl Ives, so I have Burl Ives. Okay, so I got these earrings at Goodwill yesterday too. I just threw it all in this box. So, and they're mostly, now there's a pair in here that was, okay, here's the pair. So this pair was not magnetic, so I need to double check them. But the rest did end up all being magnetic. So yeah, like I said, one pair, I didn't see a mark on them though. That's the only thing. So one pair was not magnetic. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gold. It just means, I'll double check. I was willing to take the chance for $4. And I had 2 kids in tow. So I was just like, okay, just give them to me. Let's go. Let's get out of here. So also at Goodwill yesterday, I got these Peter Pan earrings. Really cute. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. And some cufflinks. So these cufflinks, there's 2 pairs in there. A pink and silver, and then a engravable gold tone pair that's in there. Shelby says, way out of my element. And then I got this at a garage sale yesterday, and it is, what's the brand there? Caroli? No. Yeah, Caroli. I don't know how you say that. Carolle. Pardon me, Caroli. There. And it's a little Dalmatian. Yeah. Like that. Okay. So I went to this garage sale. It was the last one I went to with my mom before we went to get breakfast. And it was like I was done with garage selling. And I just saw it down this little side street. And I said, Mom, let's turn. I'm just going to zip over here and look at these real fast. So they had a bunch of jewelry. in like a big tub. And so I was just digging, and I found she had a little cigar box. So I just grabbed it up and started like dumping stuff in it. She said, you know, jewelry's $1 a piece. And then when I filled it up, I said, well, how much for all this? And she said $11. So I said, okay, what do I look for in cufflinks? I look for just that they're not scratched up or messed up too much. And that's about it. And then, you know, that they're less, you know, $2 or less usually, unless the subject matter is amazing. There was a Zippo in there, so I got a Zippo lighter. It is not working. The flint is gone, I think. Yeah, the flint is gone. So, but that can be replaced pretty easily, the flint. So, and it doesn't have anything on it. I don't know, we'll see. And this was in there. This is super cool. It's a hair, like a hair thing. Let me see if I can get it. Like you would put in your hair, you know, like that. So it's got this dangle on it. It says made in Japan, still has this tag on it. And it's got the prongs where you would jab it in your hair. So there's that. And then this bag that had a lock and key. Now, this is the mystery piece. This is, okay, this is marked 14 karat gold, but I don't think it is. I really don't. It's one, just the way it's tarnished up. Oh gosh, it looks way better when I'm showing you in the camera. But yeah, like I say, it's marked 14K, but just look, can you see how it looks like the finish is rubbed off there? Sorry, my nail looks really gross. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. You can kind of see where the, can you see? It looks like the finish is kind of rubbed off around there. So, and same thing with on the chains. It's not showing up very good for you guys though. I can see it. So I'm setting these to the side. I'm going to set it to the side and just test it, but it wasn't magnetic, but my gut is like, I don't really think this is real gold because it's really, maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll just find out. We'll just see. Do I have any Lucky Kitty Asian figures? I don't. So also in there was some like this little chain. Whoopsies. This little chain, I do think this one is gold. It does not have the clasp or anything, but it wasn't magnetic, so that's going in my to be tested pile. Also, again, that I don't think is gold, but it was not magnetic either. Well, okay, that was it for this. There were just like a lot, a little random. I had one like that, and it was gold. Strange, it might be plated. Maybe it's just dirty. Clean it and test it. I'm gonna, because it's heavy. So if it doesn't it being gold and just being dirty, but does gold get dirty like that? I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's really dirty. So I'll test it. If it is, boy, I tell you what, that's a good chunk of change, probably $80. Is my guess. Okay, then there's this brooch, which is gorgeous. It's missing a little bit of enamel, but I will still list it because look at it. It's like a cockatiel. What do you think that is? Cockatoo? Cockatiel? What do you call it? And it's got these long plumage of the tail. And there's a bit of the enamel missing on the green there. On the black there. See, some of it's missing there. But is it huge? Like it takes up the whole like palm of my hand, right? So super cool bird. Bird is the word. And so this was all from that $11. So super cool, right? Go over there and hit that thumbs up, friends. 31. Yay. Cockatoo. Yes. Okay, and then I didn't ask. It was none of my business, but it didn't seem like I wonder if they did storage lockers or something, because the lady, I don't know. I'm wondering if it was just stuff they had left from a storage locker or something. Okay, so here's this. It's got the Liberty Bell on it. It's a cuff bracelet, which is cool. It's unusual, right? With the Liberty Bell. I don't know. It's just different. Can you see that? And the flag. Yeah. There's no marks, maker's marks or anything. Just interesting, right? Some more watches. She had some nice watches. So there's this watch, which is a Seiko. And I didn't look this up, so I'm going to have to do a little more research about Seiko watches and stuff. And it's really cool because it's almost like serpentine, like snake-like. It's thick and heavy. Yeah, there's that. Uh-oh, what's Steven up to now? Okay, you can click it or tickle it, whatever. He says, people always want me to hit stuff when I watch their YouTube videos. I prefer to click. Okay, click. Tickle it. Little set. Anyway, that's a little, whatever. Okay, then this really nice brooch. I like that a lot. A heart with ribbon behind it. It was, oh, I just noticed something. It is. Look, no way. Okay, now I know for sure this was not their stuff. So it is a locket. And the reason I know, because there's two handsome fellas inside, I really don't think this was, anyway, the people hosting the garage sale were African American. And so unless they've got some other relatives or something, I don't know. Anyway, maybe they use storage lockers. But I just noticed that, like, hey, okay, it's a locket. I've never seen anything quite like that. That's really cool. Boom. Okay, cool. That's cool. Ta-da! Yeah. See if it's marked inside the locket. Okay, I'm looking. Would it be marked behind the people's faces? That's interesting. I have never seen anything quite like that. So I'm gonna have to double check this. Yeah, and this was not magnetic because I did check it, but it's gold tone. Can you see it's like gold tone? It looks like brass or something on the back, but it is really tarnished. So I don't know, unless it's plated or something. There's a green kind of sheen to it. Maybe they're stock photos. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're stock photos. No. Is she gonna find drugs behind it? I sold a Mickey Mouse watch once for like 60 bucks. Oh, cool. Okay, so then this in there. And this one was marked 925 and also gold, 10K gold filled and sterling is what it says. 10K gold filled and sterling. Now gold filled does not really bring more money, but it just gives it a nice look. So I'll have to clean it up. It's cool. If brass, it will have a brass smell about it. Do I want to smell it? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the brass smell is. Hey, Anna. How's it going? The inner heart pops out and replaces the picture, usually marked under the little heart. Okay, I'll go back and look at it. Okay, so then there's this little pill doodad was in there. So all this was 11 bucks. This really cute little bracelet. It reminds me of an Avon bracelet I sold once before. The closure does, but it's got a little bow on it. Cute. I picked up all the watches that she had just because. This is a Citizen watch. I just figured I can lot them up, whatever. If I don't, if they're not worth anything. I don't know about the brass smell. So yeah. So there's that one, Citizen watch. And then this one's really pretty. This is another Seiko watch that I'm going to have to look up. Yeah, I just do. So there's that one. And I'm getting down there. This is collar clips that have eagles on them, or sweater clips. It could be either. Like some of the guys are wearing those like collar clips now, you know what I mean? That might be kind of big for them, but like sweater clips too. Pillboxes are good in junk drawer lots, it seems. Christine says, oh, cool, cool. So there's that. Then we've got a teeny Holy Bible companion, like there. And another Seiko. Like so. I should have looked up some more of these, but I just didn't. The watch is for women and men. Okay. Okay. And then this is from, oh gosh, this is from Missouri. I just saw this on the back. But I think it's a motorcycle rally. Missouri State Rally. And then there's motorcycles on it. So it doesn't say Harley anywhere, but there's motorcycles. And it's a rally. So maybe. And little shark's tooth necklace. Probably go for my guys. I've got to look up the prices on these Seikos. I don't know him. And then this one is also a Seiko right there. So again, all of this was 11 bucks. I'm gonna keep going. I've got this vintage ring like that, and it is marked, my loop of course is in the other room. So this is marked AH. So I'm gonna have to look that up because that's not something I know. Pretty cool. I'm trying to move because I know we're running short on time. Okay, this is one of the vintage pieces that was in there. Look at this. So it's this like hat pin, this Art Deco style hat pin. I'm gonna have to find out about the part on the top because it's maybe like a lucite that's got stuff in it, but it's, you know, this side doesn't have stuff and this side does, but that's the way it's made. It's just really interesting. Really cool. Like that. I know, right? And then there are these earrings that are marked, I think these ones were Trifari. Yep, these are Trifari. They're like that faux bone look to them, like this. This says, I'm not an expert, but Seiko is a good brand. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna have to look those up. Then another little costume jewelry ring with some little flowers on them. Am I going too fast? But I'm running short on time. That's an Avon. Yeah, that hat pin holder is awesome. I mean, the hat pin is awesome. I've already sold pretty much all of my grandmother's hat. My grandmother had a hat pin collection, so I've sold most of her hat pins. That was in there. It's broken, but it would just need like a jump ring. Oh, some of the things that get said. Okay, then there's a tie bar with this chain, and this is a Swank brand. And I was looking, and oh darn, there it goes. I was looking for the mate for this ring, but I couldn't find it. It's silver and like shell earring, but yeah, the mate just wasn't there. There was nothing doing to find it. Then this interesting little bit looks like this. This is loose in here. I'm gonna have to fix that, but I just thought it was really interesting. Cool. Does that ring open? I don't know. It does. Oh my gosh. It does, Jamie. Look. Ta-da! Ta-da! It does open. Wow. I was in a hurry. My mom was sitting in the car, and I was just like, anything that looked like a possibility, I was throwing it in the box, and I was like, I'll just look later. I'll just look at it later. And then we have another little locket. Again, I think this one was magnetic. I can't remember now. Broken brooch. You can't make into a ring. Okay. How much do you get for Trifari? It just depends on the piece. Yeah. Looks like a cameo. Yeah, the green one. There were a couple of like military type things. This rifle, I think this is Golf Crest, but then there's swimmers on it, so I don't know exactly the story behind this ribbon. There's swimming, Golf Crest. Okay, and then this is marked 925, so it has some kind of like gold wash maybe on it. There's that. I'm getting there. Marksman, yes. And that's a little brooch. Okay, here's another one. So from the front, it doesn't look like it's all that vintage, but it is. I mean, this stone, like you can't see it through the back. I have to get a light to shine it through. The back part is faceted. The light shines through it. It's really pretty. And then it's got the C-clasp closure, like so. And then the detailing around, look at the detailing around the stone. Look how pretty that is. And then the enameling. I mean, so who's calling me? Who's calling me? We'll talk later. So yeah, this one I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research because just the quality of the way that the stone is being held in there is just cool, you know. So I'm going to have to do a little more research on this one, but it is very nice as well. There's that. Put that to the side. Let's see, that was in there. It's got missing stones, but that's okay. It can go in a lot. I'm trying to get to the part. I'm gonna skip some of the little broken bits, okay? Okay, now I have not sold one just like this, but I have sold like without the chain and without those weird ball things on the end. These collar bars I sell for 20 bucks every time. But this one is different. I might be able to sell it for more. So this one's got a chain on it. I mean, it's fancy. somebody's gonna look styling, right? Put their tie through the thing and make it look all cool. So yeah, that one might go for 25, 30 bucks. Is what I'm thinking. And then this brooch, I'm gonna have to do a little more testing on it. It wasn't magnetic, and I couldn't find a mark on it anywhere. But you know, and you know where you look around to see where normal wear spots would be, and I didn't see any like signs of rubbing off of the finish. So I'm gonna have to double check this one as well. It just looks like really good quality. You know, when you get in there with with your loop and you're really looking at it close, like when you see the details of pieces, yeah, then it's a red flag for, hey, might be something special. Couple more just little cufflinks like so. So okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, isn't that violin nice? Then, okay, well, let me jump to the, oh wait, there's one more vintage brooch I was going to show you. So there's this one, like that, and it's pretty tarnished on back. There's no mark again either, but it also has that C-clasp on it. So there. So also, if you see ones like this, and then this, I can't think of the word for it, but the stick part, if it goes out longer, that's another sign that it's vintage as well. So there's that. Okay, 0 brooches given. That's right. And then these are the 2 bits that ended up being, nope, there's more than 2. So this earring ended up being 14 karat gold. There's not a mate for it. Good heavens. I'll talk in a minute. No. Okay. Come swimming at my house. Not right now. Okay, so there's this. So 14K, and then, drop it. And then when I saw this one, the fact that it was all dented in was a like red flag to me, like, oh, I bet that's gold. Because it's soft, right? Gold is soft. So the post is marked 14K, and then it's all dented up, and it doesn't matter. So these 2 pieces, my guess is probably going to be between 20 and 30 bucks, is in 14 karat gold. So a C-clasp equals vintage. Yeah, unless they're like vintage-esque, but yeah, the C-clasps are made before a certain time. So there's a bit more little bits in there, like so, but I know we're going way long on the time. Okay, so that is my crazy big haul. How long have we been at it? Let me see over here. 37 thumbs up. Go over there and hit the thumbs up, friends. Okay, so that is it. Go out and have a really good weekend. Oh, and I'm gonna try to get this edited up and put it up today. The Firmoo people, if you need glasses, sent me another deal to get glasses. So I'm gonna have that video coming up. So if you're needing glasses for cheaps, then check it out. All right. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Leave a thumbs up for me, and I'll again talk to you later. Bye.